me, the most interesting thing about this game is how much has changed for its franchise. It was the 10th anniversary of Rayman, a series that started off with huge potential and kind of fizzled. In fact, within a few years of this modest celebration, Rayman would be upstaged in his own game by a group of rabbits. Oh, and it was a minigame collection, so tough times for Rayman. Then, fast forward a few years later, and holy crap, Rayman has some of the best platformers on the market. So it's been an up and down, completely unpredictable journey for Ubisoft's limbless whatever he is. By his current standards, it's a little weird how understated this celebration was. I mean, it's cool, but just wait a couple years, Rayman. You'll see. Rayman 10th Anniversary was a compilation game that varied depending on the platform. And on the Game Boy Advance, it was a 2-pack. It included 2001's Rayman Advance, as well as 2003's Rayman 3. And to have both of these truly great GBA platformers on a single cartridge is pretty awesome, but I don't know. I mean, to celebrate an anniversary, it also seems a little weak. It's like, you invite these really cool people to your birthday party, but only 2 even show up, and neither of them bring anything. They're just like, hey, we're Rayman Advance and Rayman 3. We're pretty great. Happy freaking birthday, pal. Yay! Now that said, I mean, it is Rayman Advance and Rayman 3. These games really were showpieces for what you could do on the Game Boy Advance. Just a phenomenal pair of games from a technical perspective that also happen to be phenomenal games, especially Rayman 3, which is about as good as platforming gets on the GBA. Well, let's start with Rayman Advance. It was actually a port of the original Rayman, which released way back in 1995, and it was really a showstopper on the GBA. This was a really early release for the system, so it was one of those games that also gets you excited about what's to come. Didn't hurt that it was a great game. Great graphics, great platforming, also fucking brutal platforming. I mean, they even seem to tame down the difficulty a bit, and this is still a tough game. It's like, within the first few levels, you're already dying again and again. To be honest, that could be pretty frustrating. But fortunately, Rayman 3 is both a better game, as well as a more reasonable game on the GBA. So when Rayman Advance pisses you off, you can just switch over to Rayman 3. Actually, enjoy yourself for a while. But this isn't really a review of those individual games. I mean, this is supposed to be an anniversary celebration. And in that respect, it's kind of a letdown. Again, at least by today's standards. I mean, this is 2 exceptional games in one unexceptional package, if that makes any sense. More of a convenience cartridge than a cool celebration. You deserve a cool celebration, Rayman. Although, call me crazy, but I bet for your 20th anniversary, you just might get one.